Good morning.
Morning.
വളരെ അഭിമാനത്തോടെയാണ് നിങ്ങൾ ഓരോരുത്തരെയും മാതൃഭൂമി ഈ അവസരത്തിലേക്ക് സ്വാഗതം ചെയ്യുന്നത്. 2009 മാതൃഭൂമി സീഡ് ആരംഭിച്ചതിന് ശേഷം പല സംരംഭങ്ങളിലൂടെ സ്റ്റുഡന്റ് എംപവർമെന്റിലൂടെ പ്രകൃതിയുടെ പാഠങ്ങളും ലക്ഷക്കണക്കിന് കുട്ടികളിലേക്ക് എത്തിക്കാൻ സാധിച്ചിട്ടുണ്ട്. നമ്മളൊപ്പം ചേരുന്ന കുട്ടികളിൽ പലരും, ഉദാഹരണത്തിന് എൻ്റെ കൊലീഗ് പ്രമോദ് പറയായിരുന്നു, അല്ലമി എന്ന് പറഞ്ഞ ആള് കുട്ടി ജെം ഓഫ് സീഡ് 2009 ശേഷം സോഷ്യൽ വർക്കറായി. അപ്പോൾ നിങ്ങൾക്ക് ഞങ്ങൾ വഴി കിട്ടുന്ന പാഠങ്ങൾ നിങ്ങളും പ്രകൃതിയിലേക്ക് പകർന്നു കൊടുക്കുന്നു എന്നറിയുന്നത് അതിയായ സന്തോഷവുമുണ്ട്. ഇന്നത്തെ ദിവസത്തിന്റെ പ്രത്യേകത ആയ മാതൃഭൂമിയിലൂടെ പ്രോഗ്രാമിലേക്ക് വന്ന എല്ലാവരും നമ്മൾ പരസ്പരം കാണുകയും പങ്കുവയ്ക്കുകയും. And today we have with us Ridhima Pandey. She's joining us from Jharkhand. Hello Ridhima, can you hear me? Hi Ridhima.
Hi.
I'm Manoj Das. I work for Mathrubhumi newspaper. So I was greeting other participants of the program. So as you know, the SEED is the 11th year of our program. SEED. And in the last decade and more, we have inculcated awareness about environment among lakhs of children, lakhs of students. Many of them have grown with the program and grown up to give back to society what we taught them, what they imbibed from the program. It gives us great pleasure to have you with us. And we are all proud of you. And our prayer is that today the world must call you Greta Thunberg from India. But tomorrow, when another young student activist comes with the cause of environment, we want her to be known as Ridhima Pandey of Russia, Ridhima Pandey of another country. We hope your stature grows across the globe and you become the true ambassador of environment and protection of all flora and fauna. May God bless you to achieve that, Ridhima. I welcome you to the program. Great having you. God bless you. On behalf of Mathrubhumi and all my colleagues here and the participants of SEED, welcome to the program, Ridhima.
Thank you.
നിങ്ങൾ ഓരോരുത്തർക്കും സ്വാഗതം ആശംസിച്ചുകൊണ്ട് എൻ്റെ വാക്കുകൾ ഉപസംഹരിക്കുകയാണ്. സീഡ് പോലെയുള്ള പ്രോഗ്രാംസ് എത്രയോ അത്യാവശ്യമാണെന്നും പ്രകൃതിയെ രക്ഷിച്ചു നിർത്തുന്ന എത്ര ആവശ്യമാണെന്നും ഈ കാലം കൊറോണ പോലുള്ള മാരക അസുഖങ്ങൾ നമ്മളെ പഠിപ്പിക്കുകയാണ്. But I was telling Ridhima is that programs like SEED, the next generation should embrace this program. So that when we face another, hopefully we don't face another pandemic, but at least we have the environment to insulate us from the onslaught, from the blitzkrieg of another pandemic like Corona. So, ഒരിക്കൽ കൂടെ എല്ലാവരെയും സ്വാഗതം ആശംസിച്ചുകൊണ്ട് എൻ്റെ വാക്കുകൾ ഉപസംഹരിക്കും. നന്ദി. ആശംസ ഫെഡറൽ ബാങ്കിന്റെ സീനിയർ വൈസ് പ്രസിഡന്റ് ആൻഡ് സോണൽ ഹെഡ് അനിൽ കുമാർ, അദ്ദേഹത്തെ ഞാൻ സ്വാഗതം ചെയ്യുന്നതിനൊപ്പം സീഡിന്റെ ഈ ഒഫീഷ്യൽ ലോഞ്ച് സെറിമണിയിലേക്ക്
Okay, thank you, Mr. Manoj K. Das, editor, and my colleague Reggie. I think he might have joined from Ridhima Pandey, young environment activist, Mathrubhumi, and other participants. I'm delighted to join this grand program, the official launching ceremony of 2020-21 Mathrubhumi enacted SEED program. In fact, I'm very delighted because as this has been in functional for the last 12 years, Mathrubhumi has been attributed a very, very noble cause, I will say. Particularly, they are involving the young talents or young students, particularly from the school, high school standard. I think from this year onwards, they intend to take the, junior level school students also. Good, it's a great event. For us, as far as the Federal Bank is concerned, we are very much delighted because we are able to associate this noble activity, noble venture, noble activity as enacted by the Mathrubhumi for the last 7 years. I know that the nation at large and the world at large is actually on pandemic. This effect, people are all worried and there are issues. I think due to that reason, we are actually either in Zoom or I think we are connected from various places. With observing and complying with all the norms that has been stipulated for the social distancing and all. Anyhow, this particular activity I consider it's a very noble one because protecting the environment or protecting the nature or protecting the country or the nation, I think it's a great cause and great event. I mean, younger level students, I think the people from the school, Mathrubhumi has taken that initiative and they are brought to this noble cause. I believe that the entire world or the entire nation or this climate or what are the nature has given to us is actually to be enjoyed by the every people who has come before us or people who are actually living and the people who are actually about to come after our period and all. So it's a requirement that we have to preserve the nature. As part of that, the Mathrubhumi has initiated actually seed planting and related activity. The students are very active in that. They also develop a sort of habit and culture that this is actually essentially required. Unless these sort of things are actually given or to understand to them, I don't think that there will be some sort of education that they are getting alone with surface, because in the school level or in the college level, they are studying a lot of subjects and all, but there are certain basic things which they have to, because preserve the country, preserve the plant, preserve the nature, preserve the our climate, everything actually attributing a lot of importance. So basically, I am thankful to the. I appreciate the wonderful efforts of Mathrubhumi. They have taken this wonderful initiative. Along with that, I'm aware that in Kerala they have associated more than 3 million students. I think it's a very great thing, because taking that much students into confidence and carrying along in various schools. Even myself, actually, for the last 6 years, right from Malappuram, Trivandrum, Kottayam, and all these places, I was, able to go and attend their program. I understood that this is a very good seed, actually has gained a lot of momentum, and I'm sure these students will definitely take it forward. And the world at large, the people all over the country is definitely going to benefit out of it. As part of this, I understand that they are taking the protection of planting, protection of saplings, and then agricultural activities, energy conservation, conservation of water bodies, cleanliness and protection of public health, reduce refuse and recycle plastic waste. I think a lot of activities. Even I actually, as citizen, ordinary citizen of this country, I understand that the government has, come with certain rules that the people should not actually spit in public and all. I think our people have some sort of a habit that they throw all the thing. In fact, particularly Malayalis, they are actually very clean and clever as regard the individual himself is concerned. But they, while traveling or while actually going out, these people throw out so many things on the road. And I think this public spitting also has been stopped. These are actually very good things that our country require. And particularly Mathrubhumi has taken the initiative in, hand holding these children who are actually they are the strength of the country. So it's a very noble event. I am delighted to associate from Federal Bank's side. I am very much delighted to associate this function. I wish all success and all sort of good things to this noble venture. Thank you very much for inviting me. All the best wishes to the students. I think the Mathrubhumi people, the management, all. And I'm thankful to my management also has taken initiative in associating this particular venture. Thank you. All the best wishes.
Thank you very much, Mr. Anil Kumar. As you rightly said, we are planting seeds of a new culture through the program, and Federal Bank is a real organic fertilizer that's helping us to grow this concept into a huge tree that will, under the canopy of which the generations to come shall find shelter. I'd like to invite your colleague Reggie Sivu, the Vice President and Zonal Head of your Federal Bank in Calicut, for his felicitations.
Good morning, everybody. Thank you, sir. So already Anil Kumar sir already made discussion on the about the all these things. So I don't want to go there. First of all, I congratulate our chief guest today, Ridhima Pandey, in this younger age. She is contributing more to the world, the earth. So thank you for your contributions and best wishes for your new ventures. And ഈ ഒരു നിമിഷത്തിൽ എനിക്ക് പറയാനുള്ളത് ഓൾറെഡി നമ്മുടെ അനിൽകുമാർ സാർ പറഞ്ഞു കഴിഞ്ഞതുകൊണ്ട് ഞാൻ അതിലേക്ക് പോകുന്നില്ല. കഴിഞ്ഞ ലാസ്റ്റ് 8 വർഷമായിട്ട് ഇത് 9ാമത്തെ വർഷമാണ് ഫെഡറൽ ബാങ്ക് അസോസിയേറ്റ് ചെയ്തിട്ട് നമ്മളോട് ഈ മാതൃഭൂമി സീഡുമായിട്ട് അസോസിയേറ്റ് ചെയ്യാൻ തുടങ്ങിയിരിക്കുന്നത്. 12 വർഷത്തിലേക്കാണ് സീഡ് കിടക്കുന്നതെങ്കിലും 9 വർഷമായിട്ടാണ് ഫെഡറൽ ബാങ്ക് അസോസിയേറ്റ് ചെയ്തിരിക്കുന്നത് എന്നാണ് ഞാൻ മനസ്സിലാക്കുന്നത്. കഴിഞ്ഞ ഒരു വർഷമായിട്ടാണ് ഞാൻ ഇതിൽ ബന്ധപ്പെട്ടിരിക്കുന്നത്. കഴിഞ്ഞ 8 വർഷമായിട്ട് ഞാൻ കേരളത്തിന് പുറത്താണ് വർക്ക് ചെയ്തിരുന്നത്. അതുകൊണ്ടും ഈ വർഷം ലാസ്റ്റ് ഇയറിലാണ് ഞാൻ ഇങ്ങോട്ട് വന്നത്. അതിനുശേഷമാണ് കഴിഞ്ഞ വർഷം മാതൃഭൂമിയായിട്ട് അസോസിയേറ്റ് നമ്മൾ പങ്കെടുത്തുകൊണ്ടിരിക്കുന്നത്. കഴിഞ്ഞ വർഷം ഞാൻ 3 പ്രോഗ്രാമിൽ പങ്കെടുക്കുകയുണ്ടായി. വളരെ എക്സൈറ്റിംഗ് ആയിട്ടുള്ള പ്രോഗ്രാംസ് ആണ്, വളരെ ഇൻട്രസ്റ്റിംഗ് ആണ്. നമ്മൾ ഓരോ പരിപാടിയിൽ പങ്കെടുക്കും, കുട്ടികളുടെ ആവേശവും അതൊക്കെ കാണുമ്പോൾ നമുക്ക് പലപ്പോഴും തോന്നിയിട്ടുണ്ട് നമ്മളൊക്കെ ഒന്നുമല്ല ഈ രീതിയിൽ കൂടുതൽ കാര്യങ്ങളിലേക്ക് കടന്നു വരണം എന്നൊക്കെയുള്ള ഒരു ഫീല് നമുക്ക് ക്രിയേറ്റ് ചെയ്യപ്പെട്ടിട്ടുണ്ട്. പിന്നെ ഇപ്പോഴുള്ള ഈ മഹാമാരി നിങ്ങൾക്കറിയാം, ലോകത്ത് മുഴുവൻ പടർന്നു പിടിച്ചുകൊണ്ടിരിക്കുന്ന ഈ സാഹചര്യത്തിൽ എന്താണ് സംഭവിക്കുക? ഞാനിപ്പോൾ ഇവിടെ സാറുമാരും ഒക്കെ ആയിട്ട് സംസാരിക്കുമ്പോഴും ഇതെന്ന് തീരും, എപ്പോൾ കഴിയുമെന്നൊന്നും നമുക്ക് പറയാൻ പറ്റാത്തൊരു സാഹചര്യമാണ്. ആ സാഹചര്യത്തിൽ പോലും മാതൃഭൂമി ഇങ്ങനെയുള്ളൊരു പ്രോഗ്രാമുമായിട്ട് മുന്നോട്ട് വരികയും അറ്റ്ലീസ്റ്റ് ഓൺലൈനിൽ കൂടെ ഇതിനെ പ്രോത്സാഹിപ്പിക്കുകയും ചെയ്യുന്നതിൽ ഞാൻ എൻ്റെ നന്ദി രേഖപ്പെടുത്തുകയാണ്. അതോടൊപ്പം തന്നെ നിങ്ങൾക്ക് എല്ലാവർക്കും സന്തോഷിക്കാവുന്ന ഈ മഹാമാരി വന്നതുകൊണ്ടായിരിക്കാം, ഈ ലോക്ക്ഡൌൺ വന്നതുകൊണ്ടായിരിക്കാം ഇപ്പോൾ ഡൽഹിയിലുള്ള കുട്ടികൾ ഹിമാലയം കാണുന്നു എന്ന് പറയുന്നുണ്ട്. അത് മനസ്സിലാക്കുന്നത് അത് നമ്മളെ പഠിപ്പിക്കുന്നത് എന്താന്ന് ചോദിച്ചു കഴിഞ്ഞാല് ഇവിടുത്തെ എന്താ പറയാ മലിനീകരണത്തിന്റെ ഭീകരാവസ്ഥയാണ് നമ്മളത് പഠിപ്പിക്കുന്നത്. കാരണം എന്ന് വെച്ചാൽ ഈ ലോക്ക്ഡൌൺ കാലത്ത് ഫാക്ടറികൾ ഇല്ലാതിരുന്ന സാഹചര്യത്തിൽ അതിന്റെ മറുവശമുണ്ട്. പക്ഷെ ഞാൻ ആ ഒരു സൈഡിലേക്ക് മാത്രമാണ് സംസാരിക്കുന്നത്. വണ്ടികൾ ഓടാത്ത സാഹചര്യത്തിൽ, അങ്ങനെയുള്ള പൊല്യൂഷൻസ് ഇല്ലാത്തൊരു സാഹചര്യത്തിൽ നമ്മളുടെ ഭൂമി എത്രമാത്രം ക്ലിയർ ആണ് എന്ന് മനസ്സിലാക്കി തന്നിരിക്കുകയാണ്. അപ്പൊ ഇതിനെല്ലാം ഒരു കാര്യം മനസ്സിലാക്കേണ്ടത്, ഇവിടെ വളരെയധികം രീതിയിലുള്ള മലിനീകരണം സംഭവിക്കുന്നുണ്ട്, മറ്റുള്ള നശീകരണ പ്രവർത്തനങ്ങൾ സംഭവിക്കുന്നുണ്ട്. അതിന്റെ ഏറ്റവും വലിയ തെളിവ് നമ്മളെ കാണിച്ചു തരാൻ ഒരു എന്താ പറയുക കൊറോണ പോലെ അല്ലെങ്കിൽ COVID-19 പോലൊരു മഹാമാരി വേണ്ടി വന്നു എന്നുള്ളത് തന്നെയാണ്. അപ്പൊ ഇത്രയുള്ള സാഹചര്യത്തില് മാതൃഭൂമി പോലുള്ള സംഘടനകൾ, ഒരു ഓർഗനൈസേഷൻ ഫെഡറൽ ബാങ്കുമായിട്ട് ചേർന്ന് ഇങ്ങനെ നമ്മുടെ ഭൂമിയെ രക്ഷപ്പെടുത്താൻ ശ്രമിക്കുന്ന ഈ പ്രോഗ്രാമിന് ഞാൻ എൻ്റെ എല്ലാവിധ ആശംസകളും നേരുന്നു. നന്ദി, നമസ്കാരം.
Before I invite you to inaugurate the ceremony, I just say what Mr. Reggie said was the program has received overwhelming response from students across the state. He has been associated with the last 1 year and more. So wherever he has gone with the program, and his colleagues have reported huge response to the initiative. So one line he said which touched me is that, this 90 days of lockdown has shown the world and India, especially that Delhi people can see Himalayas, how a short cleaning of 90 days could cleanse the earth of all impurities. So he says this underlines the need to understand and preserve environment. It gives me great pleasure on behalf of Mathrubhumi to invite you to inaugurate the program, Ridhima Pandey.
First, I'll just give a quick kind of brief who I am, and after that we'll move to question and answers. So yeah, my name is Ridhima Pandey. I'm 12 and currently I'm based in Uttarakhand, India. And if I would say, I started my journey when I was 5. So when I was 5, there was a flash flood that occurred in my home state, Uttarakhand. So when that flash flood occurred, basically, I saw all the footage on TV, on news channels, and my mom also read the newspapers. So I used to hear that every morning. And my dad also went at the place, basically, to rescue the animals, because he works in a organization which basically works for wildlife conservation. So my dad went there, he rescued the animals, and he also brought the pictures with him. So what happened was, when I was seeing the pictures, the animals was hurt so badly that it really touched me. And at the same time, I came to know by television that many people died in that flood. Many villages got destroyed, agricultural land got destroyed, and the children, they lost their parents, their home, and everything else that they had. So I felt really bad for them, and I wanted to know the reason behind why this flash flood basically occurred, and who is the reason behind. So I started like searching online, and I started asking my parents questions. So they made me understand about the phenomena global warming and climate change. So that was my first time when I heard about climate change and global warming. So as time started passing, I started like I learned how to use internet, how to like like read reports. I started because when I was 5, I was not able to understand the concept and the language of the of the reports and of the articles. So as I grew up, I started understanding the things. I started learning the things on my own. And at a certain kind of point, when I learned that because of global warming, there's been a lot of destruction that's been happening, and the government is not doing their initiative. The government is not doing their part properly, and that's why the rights of children are being violated. And to protect the environment, we certainly somewhere have to protect the children's right, because it's our right to have clean air, fresh water, and healthy environment, which I guess children's are not getting. Even no one is getting, but for children's it's our right, as we are not getting it. So I wanted to somewhere protect my future, because my father somewhere told me that because of global warming, your future is gonna destroyed, because the people who were going to have a luxurious life, they have lived their life, they have been through all the comfort and everything, but now what they are doing is they're making the future of the children's damage. They are just making the things so worse that we are not even able to breathe properly. They have lived their life happily, they have they have been through all the comforts, but somewhere in putting our future on stake. So I wanted to do something, since I was really disappointed by the things. So I started making changes in my lifestyle. Like I started living a sustainable life, because I read in an article, if a person starts living in sustainable life, it's somewhere going to decrease global warming, and every citizen should follow a sustainable living. So I started adapting the things in my lifestyle. I stopped wasting food. I stopped wasting water. I started saving my own notebooks, papers, and each and everything. And what I do is like I stopped using plastic. So what I did was like I started carrying my own water bottle with me. I stopped eating junk food like chips and all that, because it's single use plastic. Once you consume the food inside it, then you can't even use their packets and everything. So I stopped eating chips and all that. I reduced my consumption, and before, Coca-Cola was one of my favorite, but as I came to know that it's one of the biggest threat for the environment, I stopped consuming that as well. So it's very important that which kind of lifestyle you are living, and is your lifestyle sustainable? Isn't it like you have to take care that it's not somewhere emitting, it's not somewhere having a lot more carbon footprints. So when I once made changes in my lifestyle, but at the same time I didn't saw much differences. I wanted to see a world with clean air, and where children can breathe freely, because we haven't done anything wrong. It's our future, and we have a right to secure it, and we have a right to have a better future. But I didn't see much changes. So what I did, I started asking my father that changing my lifestyle, making changes in my habits doesn't really change the world. So I want something which change the world and which make government to do their part properly. So I got an advice that I can do a petition. So what I did when I got the idea of doing a petition, I really found it very interesting, and I started researching about how I can do the petition and everything. So my father's friend is an environment lawyer, so he helped me out. Now he's my official lawyer. So what he did, he helped me out. He helped us drafting the petition. It really took us like 1 year to draft the petition, because it's very important to see you're having each and every aspect properly. There is nothing which is said been incorrect, or we have to make sure that isn't anything which can cause your petition to get dismissed or get disposed of. So it took us 1 year to draft the petition. And in 2017, when I was 9, we filed the petition at National Green Tribunal. So National Green Tribunal is a green belt of court, which basically most of the cases related to environment goes to National Green Tribunal. So I also took my case to the National Green Tribunal. But after 1.5 years, my petition got disposed of on the grounds that the government is doing everything right, because my petition was basically against the government. My petition having a key point that government is not doing their part well, and I want them to do their work on ground and to follow the rules and norms of the environment properly. But my petition got disposed of after 1.5 years, which really disappointed me at the time, because I was really having many hopes with the court that they will give us justice, they'll make things go properly, but nothing really happened as through my imaginations. And after that, as since I was not really satisfied with the decision of the court, I took it to the Supreme Court. But it's like it's still pending there. It's been 1 year, and now as time is passing, we are kind of losing the hope, because it's like because in the beginning I do have hope from National Green Tribunal as well, but nothing really happened. So since we have taken our petition to the Supreme Court, but we are still waiting for the decision, and let's hope for the best. I have kept my finger crossed, but really doesn't have much hopes from that. After when I did my petition at National Green Tribunal, I just thought like, yes, I have done my part, and now there's not much left for me to do as person. But my mom appreciated me. She appreciated me, and she encouraged me to learn more, to be in the same path, to be like aware about each and everything, to get updated what's happening in the world. So I was like learning the things, I was seeing the reports, but I was not doing much. I was not much in activism. I was back into my daily life, like doing my own things. But in 2019, I got a my lawyer basically got a phone call, email that there is a law firm who is trying to file a complaint at National Green at United Nations. So under Child Rights Committee, with 16 children. So they want me to be a part of that petition, to be a part of that complaint. So what happened really was, my lawyer asked me, if you really want to be a part of that, they will give us contacts. And after that, we got in touch. They interviewed me, and we did all the works. And after that, I became part of that petition, at that complaint as well. When I became a part of that complaint, basically, I got to learn more. I got to I got introduced to a new world where, because I went to New York. So in New York on 29th September, I guess, there was a global strikes at that time. We also participated in strikes. That was my first strike in New in that was my first strike of my lifetime, that I joined at New York, and I really saw thousands of childrens, not only childrens, it's like people from older generations as well took part in that strike, and everyone was standing, everyone was having their posters on. We all were demanding a change from the government, and we hear the speech from Greta as well. I came to meet her as well, and it really introduced me through a different kind of phenomena which I didn't even knew. So when I came to know that these many peoples are aware in foreign countries, but in India it's totally, we can say, there's very less children, very less government people aware about these things, and they don't even take it seriously. Those who are aware about the things, they don't even take it seriously. So when I came back, I kind of felt that in India there's lack of awareness. So I started my own awareness program. I started going to different schools and colleges to make children aware about their rights, about climate change, global warming, and many more things. the steps that they can take. So far, I've been to more than 20 schools. I didn't have it counted yet, but I have since last. I started when I came back from New York. I just started my awareness program, so I can say since October last month, I've been to more than 20 schools and some colleges, and I also went to a company, Tata Motors. So I basically try to interact with people. I try to make them know the phenomena by somewhere making them get interest in the things, because just giving them speech, just saying them that we have to do the things, you have to take action, is not going to work. You really have to tell them why they have to take action. So I started my activism, and I've heard a phenomena which says many of the people say we have to save the earth, we have to save the earth, but we have not saved the earth. We haven't earth never says that we have to save her. It's we have to save ourselves, because this global warming and everything is not going to really harm the earth, because this lockdown period is kind of example for us that earth can heal up on its own, but we are not able to do the same. And we are the one who are going to get affected, and we have to get connected, and we have to save ourselves. So this is very important at the same time, and taking actions from now and from every level is very important. And now I'll end my introduction, and yeah, I'm open to any question. Anyone have any question, they can ask me.
Thank you, Ridhima, and hello everyone. I'm sure all of us here are much inspired from your words. Every little drop counts. So whatever you're doing, all the best. And
Thank
so
you.
happy Environment Day.